Hey, I was given a early release of the Shattered Realms demo. Now, I don't know when it's going to come out. They said that they delayed it by a day, and they gave me this early release so that I could help advertise the game. Overall, the mechanics are really solid. Definitely was way better than I'm expecting. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go straight to the training mode. Try to respect everyone's time here. So there's going to be at least 3 characters. I don't know what the plan is after that. Obviously, they're still working on the game. Right now, I can only play as Link. So you have these sponsors, which are supposed to be, I guess, you know, different ways you can play the game. But obviously, this one is useless because it's for gold earned, and you can't upgrade anything yet. So the only ones worth using are these 2. So you have 3 attack buttons. All of your moves do something in the air as well. There's a super attack, and EX attacks when you hold something down. So this is your basic punch. If you hold that down, you get kind of a little knockback punch. This is very reminiscent of the Shining Cut from DFO, the Rogue class. So what's cool about this game is it just has straight up Guilty Gear Roman cancels. And when I mean Roman cancels, I mean literally Roman cancels. They gave me a quick and dirty PDF so that I could get a crash course on the mechanics and make this video in time for release. It's just called Roman cancels in the PDF. I'm sure when it hits official release or they start charging money for it, they will have to change it for copyright reasons. But for now, I'm just going to call it Roman cancels. It works very much like it does in Guilty Gear. You just push the button and you go back to neutral and you can perform another action. So we're going to try to put together a basic combo here so you guys can see a little bit of what's possible, and then I'm going to go straight to the arcade mode. There you go. That would take a lot of meter in the actual game, but that's a little bit of an example of what's possible. So you have a dodge. The dodge is pretty similar to Platinum games. The only limitation is you can only dodge horizontally, you can't dodge vertically. And when you dodge an attack, you get something very similar to Witch Time, where you have the ability to cancel actions a little bit faster, and you get some invincibility as well. You also have a burst, which is nice to use. You also have ground recovery. All of those things work off your meter, so the meter is really important. Learning how to chain combos and manage your meter is obviously going to be a really important thing to learn when the full game releases. So I just learned about all the EX moves, so I'm going to try to just show off as much as I can, but I haven't had a whole lot of time with this, so just have to see what happens. Witch Time. X rank. Nice. You're supposed to get better quality items depending on your rank, but in the demo it doesn't really mean much since there's no real ability to use currency. save a little meter for the boss so you guys can see the burst mechanic. That wasn't a clean fight. Actually got him in a burst bait loop, very similar to what you can do in Streets of Fury EX on my last run, but I failed to explain the EX moves, so I went ahead and did another take. But basically when you burst, they get put in a bounce property. It's kind of like Mega Crash from TVC, if you remember that game. It seems like it scales the damage a little bit, so it's still more ideal to just dodge the attack and counter that way, but at least you can get some damage off a burst since it does take 2 bars. So once you finish the demo, it gives you a little preview of things to come. There's going to be new environments. I guess there's going to be multiple paths to the game. There's the upgrade shop, you can see some upgrades for links there. New enemies. Yeah, this dude is like a pure martial artist, so I bet I'm gonna main him when he comes out. And there's the typical big dude brawler, grappler guy. So there's their social media information. I'm going to go ahead and put it in the description. I don't know when the demo is going to come out. They gave this to me a day early. They haven't really said when it's going to be released. By the time you see this, hopefully there'll be some more information. So go ahead and follow their social media. They will have this out as soon as possible. It's about 15 minutes. We do have a training and versus mode, so you can mess around with the combo system, which is definitely a lot of fun. As you can see by the boss, it actually does help quite a bit in terms of like your survival rate and stuff. So you can go ahead and check out the demo. I will go ahead and update when there's a release date. I'll make sure to make another video, and I'll see you guys later. I will definitely be updating on this game as it progresses. Thanks for watching. Peace.